morning students. Our next chapter is partial fractions. To study partial fractions, we need some basic definitions. First one is polynomial function. Definition of the polynomial function says any function is of the form a0 plus a1x plus a2x square plus dash dash plus an into x to the power n, where n is a non-negative integer. We called it as the polynomial functions. Okay, here see a0, a1, a2 are coefficients of x. N represents the degree of the variables. For example, see x square plus 2x. This is an example for polynomial function. X to the power n, okay, x square, then 2x. Here power of x is 2, here power of x is 1. Okay, here highest power of the variable is equal to 2, right? X square is there. So this is the polynomial function of degree 2. Okay, for example, see x plus 2. Okay, here see highest power of the variable equal to 1. Clearly this is an example for polynomial function. This is polynomial function of degree 1. Okay, similarly you can write, see x cube plus 2. Highest power of the variable equal to 3. Therefore this is the polynomial function of degree 3. Okay, these are examples for polynomial function. Okay, degree 2, degree 1. Here see only x cube is there. There is no x square and no x. That means coefficient of x square is 0. Coefficient of x also equal to 0. 0 into x square is 0. 0 into x is 0. So only x cube plus 2. Let's see x plus 2 is there. a0 plus a1x is there. Okay. Other terms are not there means a2, a3, an values are equal to 0. Therefore polynomial function of degree n, it is the form a0 plus a1x plus a2x square dash dash an into x to the power n. That means highest power of the variable equal to n. Next is rational fractions or rational functions. Okay, suppose f of x and g of x are two polynomial functions. Okay, are two polynomial. That means these functions are in the form a0 plus a1x plus dash dash an into x to the power n. Okay, I am taking two functions f of x and g of x. Then f of x divided by g of x, comma g of x is not equal to 0 is called a rational function or rational fraction. Fraction why? Because it is in the form a by b or p by q form. Okay, here g of x is not equal to 0 because if divided by 0 means that function is not defined. So g of x is not equal to 0. Any function in the form f of x by g of x is called rational fraction or rational function. For example, see x cube plus 2 divided by x plus 1. X cube plus 2 clearly polynomial function. X plus 1 is again a polynomial function. F of x divided by g of x, where g of x is not equal to 0 is there. Therefore this is an example for rational fraction. Or you can see x plus 1 divided by x square plus 2. Okay, this is again an example for rational fraction. Now see the numerator and the denominator of the first rational fraction. Here degree is equal to 3. Here degree equal to 1. That means degree of the numerator is greater than degree of the denominator. Here see degree of the numerator is 1, degree of the denominator is 2. Why? Highest power here 2, that is called degree. Okay, here highest power is 1, that is called degree. degree of the numerator is less than degree of the denominator. Or you can take, see, x cube plus 2 divided by x cube plus x. Again it is an example for rational function. Now see, here highest power is 3, denominator also highest power is 3. Therefore degree of the numerator equal to degree of the denominator. By seeing the order of the numerator and denominator of a rational fraction, we are dividing that rational fraction into two parts. One is the proper rational fraction, another one is the improper rational fraction. First one is proper rational fraction. Definition says, if the degree of numerator is less than the degree of the denominator, then we called it as a proper rational fraction or proper fraction. Clear? Degree of the numerator is less than the degree of the denominator, then we called it as a proper fraction. For example, see, x plus 1 divided by x square plus 2. Degree of the numerator is 1, degree of the denominator is 2. Here degree of the numerator is less than the degree of the denominator. Or see, x divided by x cube plus x square plus x. Degree of the numerator is 1. What is the degree of the denominator? Degree of the denominator is 3. Therefore degree of the numerator is less than the degree of the denominator. This is an example for proper fraction. Clear? Proper fraction means degree of the numerator is less than degree of the denominator. Second type is improper fraction. Improper fraction means improper rational fraction. Okay, see, if the degree of the numerator is greater than or equal to the denominator, means degree of the denominator, then we called it as the improper fraction. Here see, degree of the numerator is greater than or equal to the degree of the denominator, that time we called it as the improper fraction. Here only less than. In proper fraction only less than, but here see, in improper fraction degree of the numerator greater than the denominator or equal to the denominator, that time we called it as the improper fraction or improper rational function. Examples, see, x cube plus 2 divided by x plus 1. This is an example for improper fraction. Why? Numerator degree 3, denominator degree 1. Okay, degree of the numerator is greater than degree of the denominator. Or see, x square plus x plus 1 divided by x plus 1. Degree of the numerator is 2, degree of the denominator is 1. Degree of the numerator is greater than degree of the denominator. Therefore, it is an example for improper fraction. Next example, see, x cube plus x square plus x divided by x cube plus 3. What is the degree of the numerator? Degree of the numerator is 3. Degree of the denominator also 3. Degree of the numerator is equal to degree of the denominator. Again see, this is an example for improper fraction. Proper fraction means degree of the numerator must be less than the degree of the denominator. Here degrees are equal, therefore it is an example for improper fraction. Next example, see, x plus 2 divided by x plus 3. Here see, degree of the numerator is 1, degree of the denominator is 1. Degree of the numerator is equal to degree of the denominator. Since two degrees are equal, this is an example for improper fraction. Next is conversion of improper fraction into proper fraction. Okay, you may study this method in 9th or 10th standard. Again, we are just recalling this method. Okay. See this problem, x square plus x plus 1 divided by x minus 1 is given. Clearly you can say this is an example for improper fraction. Why? Degree of the numerator is 2, degree of the denominator is 1. Okay? Degree of the numerator is greater than the degree of the denominator. Therefore, this is an example for improper fraction. Now convert it into proper fraction. To convert this into proper fraction, divide x square plus x plus 1 by x minus 1. X minus 1, you are dividing x square plus x plus 1. Okay. Here see the term x square is there. To cancel this x square, here we need to multiply x. Okay. Now see, x into x is x square, minus 1 into x is minus x. Only that much. Okay. These terms remain same. Now subtract x square get cancels. Here this becomes plus 6 because you are subtracting x plus x is 2x, 1 minus 0, that is plus 1. Okay. Again see, here x minus 1 is there, here 2x plus 1 is there. That means see, here degree 1, here degree 1. That means degrees are equal. Again it is an improper fraction, right? You need to do further simplification. So here 2x is there, here x is there. To cancel this one, I am multiplying plus 2. Okay, 2 into x is 2x, minus 1 into 2 is minus 2. Again subtract, plus 2x minus 2x get cancelled, 0, plus 1 plus 2, it's equal to 3. Here see, degree is 0, right? No x means degree is 0. Here x minus 1, degree is 1. Okay, so after simplifying, you can write x square plus x plus 1 divided by x minus 1 equal to, first write the quotient, that is x plus 2. Okay. Plus, put plus sign, remainder 3 divided by divisor. What is divisor? X minus 1. Okay. Now it is in the proper fraction. See, 3 by x minus 1. Degree of the numerator is less than the degree of the denominator. Once again see, first you need to divide, then see, just observe the degree of the remainder and degree of the divisor. If they are equal, again you need to divide. The second step, again observe remainder and the divisor. Here see, degree is 0, here degree is 1, right? So degree of the remainder is less than the degree of the divisor. That time you need to stop the division. You need to divide the numerator by the denominator till you have to get degree of the remainder must be less than the degree of the divisor. After completing division, you need to write it as quotient plus remainder divided by divisor. We called it as the proper fraction. You can observe, right? Here 3 by x minus 1. Here no fraction. But here 3 by x minus 1 is there. Here 0 degree, here degree 1. Degree of the numerator is less than degree of the denominator. See the second problem. X square minus 1 divided by x square plus 1. Degree of the numerator is equal to degree of the denominator. Since two degrees are equal, again it is an example for improper fraction. You need to convert it into proper fraction. So to divide x square minus 1 by x square plus 1, right? Dividing x square minus 1 by x square plus 1. Okay. First to see x square, here also x square is there, take 1 here. 1 into x square is x square, 1 into 1 is plus 1. Okay. Now simplify this one, subtraction. See, plus x square minus x square get cancelled. Minus 1, here minus 1, it's equal to minus 2. Now see, degree of the remainder and degree of the divisor. Degree of the remainder is 0, degree of the divisor is 2. Okay, now it's in the simple fraction. Therefore, x square minus 1 divided by x square plus 1 is equal to quotient. What is quotient? 1 plus remainder. So here minus 2 divided by divisor. Divisor is x square plus 1. Okay. Now this is in proper fraction. See the next problem. X cube plus 7 divided by x square minus 2x plus 1. Here degree of the numerator is 3, degree of the denominator is 2. Clearly degree of the numerator is greater than degree of the denominator. So this is an example for improper fraction. So you need to convert it into proper fraction. Divide x cube plus 7 by x square minus 2x plus 1. Here see x cube is there. How to get a x cube? You need to multiply x. Okay, in the quotient you need to write x. X into x square is x cube. Minus 2x into x is minus 2x square. Plus 1 into x is plus x. Subtract minus x cube get cancelled. Here plus is there. 0 plus 2x square. Here see no x square, but here minus 2x square is there, but you are subtracting minus into minus plus 0 plus 2x square. You will get 2x square. Okay, 0 minus x, okay, plus x, but here subtraction is there. 0 minus x is equal to minus x. 7 plus 0 plus 7 is remaining. Okay, in the second term see no constant, right? So 7 plus 0 is equal to 7. Again see the remainder and the divisor, degree 2, degree 2. Again these are improper fractions, right? So in the next step see x square, here 2x square is there. So you need to multiply plus 2. 2 into x square is 2x square, minus 2 into minus 2 minus 4x, 2 into 1 plus 2. Okay, subtract 2x square minus 2x square get cancelled. Here plus 4x minus x, it's equal to 3x. 7 minus 2, it's equal to 5. Now observe the remainder and the divisor. Degree of the remainder 1, degree of the divisor 2. Okay, so you can write it as x cube plus 7 divided by x square minus 2x plus 1. You can write it as quotient, that is x plus 2, plus remainder 3x plus 5 divided by divisor, that is x square minus 2x plus 1. Now see, here only polynomial function is there plus rational function. Again observe the degree of the numerator 1, degree of the denominator 2. Degree of the numerator is less than the degree of the denominator. Therefore, proper fraction. Totally, this is an example for proper fraction. These are basics about partial fraction. In the next session, we will see partial fraction and problems related to partial fractions.